What is the deal, beautiful people?
What's good, my G's?
My name is Uncle Rizza.
And my name is Snow.
Welcome to Ignorant Gamers.
Shit.
This is Nate's world. Drake's world.
Drake!
What's his last name? Does he have a last name?
Nathan is his first name. Drake
Nathan.
is his last name.
Nathan Drake, yes. I don't know the name of this title, nor the guy's name. I often refer to him as Drake. Him being the game, the character, the series. You know,
we all call him Drake. I think this is one of the characters that's got to go down in history and be like, my name is not Drake.
Yeah, like
my name is not Zelda.
I play Zelda. You say that shit in the Nintendo store, everyone's just like...
Or Samus. My name is not Metroid. And Samus got two. My name is not Metroid, and I'm a girl.
And I'm a girl. And I am a girl. So it's Drake season, yes?
It's always Drake season, baby.
So GameSpot, I don't know how they came across this, but a developer.
So yeah, I guess it just dropped out of the air at one point, and people took screenshots of it. I think they saying Greg Miller did it via Twitter.
Who's Greg Miller?
Greg Miller is the dude that used
kind
to
of
do.
Funny
Yeah, he's
guy?
kind of funny guy who used to be with IGN.
I really enjoy their podcast.
Yeah, they got some great podcasts. If you guys haven't checked out their stuff or didn't know that they were still alive,
oh, they're all over there.
Yeah, they're it's like a pilgrimage right now. It's like a rebel,
they're all like fuck
rebellious
IGN
thing.
GameSpot.
Yeah, which now that they're left, IGN is starting to do a lot of things that they were trying to do.
That they probably wouldn't give them rights to do.
Right. I'm actually experiencing a little bit of that myself.
No,
yeah, that's them. That's them.
That's not them.
Oh, Kind of Funny Games. I think.
Nah,
yeah, there you go, right there.
I don't know who those other fucking perpetrators were. We don't give them no credit. I like that guy. The PlayStation whore. Hang on.
The Damon.
Nah. This guy right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Damon.
Fucking PlayStation fanboy.
That's
Colin.
Colin.
I like him.
I mean, not Damon. That's Colin. Yeah.
He's like me. He don't give a fuck about you. Like, if your shit is fucked up, he's like, no, it's fucked up. It's fucked. It's fucked. I like him. He's cool though. Yeah, shout out to them.
Have you seen the official trailer? I guess they put out for the shit.
Is this what we're looking at right now?
No. I'm talking about for the Uncharted shit.
Oh, okay. No, there's a trailer. Where the fuck is the trailer?
Let's see.
Yeah, I see it right here.
Let that rock real quick.
God damn, 3.2 million fanboys. Oh, that's the subscriber count. There's 3.2 million Sony fanboys. But only 66 of them got to see the video. Okay. Which one is this?
That might be the first one.
Hang on, I want some audio. I want to hear it. Why they gotta say only on PlayStation? What the fuck?
Gotta let you know. Xbox dudes be perpetrating, man.
Beyond the world we know, there are lost civilizations filled with priceless treasures and artifacts of unimaginable power. Explorers, mercenaries,
they gonna fingerprint the shit out of us.
Fought and died in search of these prizes. So how is it that a small-time thief succeeded where these others failed? Was he smart?
This voice is so distinct.
Lucky?
Yeah.
A hero?
I agree.
Depends on who you ask. But all he really wanted was to make a name for himself.
You got the God voice box.
Mm-hmm.
That dude Nolan North that plays I think that's Victor Sullivan's voice, the character Victor Sully.
Yeah.
But the dude that plays Drake, I mean, his fucking resume is ridiculous, B.
Yo, did you see that Halo joint they did at the end? If you get the if you get it, you get access to the multiplayer beta for Thieves End. I like that though. If you want to play that Halo 5, you better get that Master Chief Collection.
You know? I got it, son.
I'm rocking with it, son.
So October 9th of this year.
Is that the release date?
Of that thing? Yeah, you're not catching me with that.
I thought it was in the store right now.
I thought it was too. They're not catching me with that shit.
What's up? What's?
I guess the pre-order is in the store now, maybe.
Yo, what's with you? Come on with your Xbox fanboyism, son. Why you don't like the Drake, son?
Son, what are you talking about, son? Get out of here.
Why you don't like the Drake?
There's only one Drake that I have not gotten through, actually not played, is the first Drake. And for all that, put that shit on PS Now and let me rock. Or I go to GameFly, shout out to our GameFly video, and we go rent that from GameFly.
No.
What do you mean no?
Nah, because they did some work here. They upped
it's
the textures.
1080p, it's 60 frames per second.
60 frames a second.
Right. The only game in that whole series that's gonna look great and worth it, honestly, is gonna be Uncharted 3.
Nah, two.
All the games are gonna look great because of 60 frames per second. However, that third one is gonna be the one.
No, not necessarily. So the jump from 1 to 2 was large.
Super large.
It was like wild.
Right.
But from 2 to 3, it was a much smaller margin. Although 3 looked really good. 2 was still good.
No, 2 was still good. My thing with the third one, there was a lot of lighting dynamic shit that they had to pull back on, which is why you probably don't even see where it was supposed to go to. Maybe they were trying to make time for that thing to get out, so they had to back off on it. Whatever that case may be, right. I guarantee you that third one is gonna look fucking bananas. I guarantee that it's gonna look bananas.
Okay. I mean, whatever. I've seen The Last of Us on my PlayStation 4. That thing's beautiful. So, yeah. I think they can do it. So you're not doing it because you have other means to get to it. But I'm not plugging in my PlayStation 3. I'm not signing up for PlayStation Now. So I'll take these.
And that game, I bet you they didn't put a price on that, did they?
I didn't see anything about a price.
I bet you that's a $60 purchase.
No.
And I'm not saying it's not.
I'm going for 40.
I'm not saying that for the right person it is not worth $60.
Right.
What I'm saying is, you're not charging me for these 3-ass games. You're charging me for 4 things. You're charging me for the ability to play these 3 old-ass games on my new console.
Yes.
Right? You're charging me for the possibility of 2 of these 3 old-ass games to have super great graphics, right?
Yes.
You're also charging me for the ability to fucking play at 60 frames per second.
Yes.
And now you're charging me for a fucking beta.
Yes. $60. You're right. I'll pay $60 for that.
I'm not with it, man.
I'm not. Son, I got no shame. How much did I pay for Master Chief? How much was Master Chief?
Nah, that Master Chief shit was ridiculous, B.
You know what, Master Chief?
Because not only didn't you pay
a lot more content than this though, but
and then they're not saying anything if the multiplayer is going to be intact.
Yeah, true.
They're not. It's an announcement, but they're not saying anything in general. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They just saying that you're going to be able to play the multiplayer beta for number 4. Personally, I hope Subway go like, hold up, ain't nobody buying that shit. Can we repeat that shit that we did for Uncharted 3? Subway's Eat Fresh promotion with Uncharted 3 was amazing. I love that shit. Never would have put that together in my head. Shout out to Subway. I have a friend that work at Subway's corporate, not the store, and that shit was dope. So
okay, I'm telling you from a fanboy point of view, and I throw that word around a lot, and I've done videos explaining why it's not a bad thing to be a fanboy.
Oh,
but there's things you got to jump at. I had to jump at Halo. I'm not a PlayStation fanboy, but I'm jumping at this.
But see what when you jumped at Halo Master Chief Collection, guess what you jumped on it for?
What?
The motherfucking multiplayer, B.
I did it. Remember I told you I wanted, to me, the best part of Master Chief was to be able to sit down with y'all and play through the entire shit. And that never worked. So fuck me.
Right. But it's still
wasn't
multiplayer. It's not multiplayer, it's competitive. It was co-op.
The co-op, yes. You're right. Co-op is multiplayer. I agree. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah. You know, and even like when we had played the Halo 2, it was a blast. When we were in like the private lobbies, I was just like, wow. But at the same time, I was fresh off the Halo 5 beta.
Right.
It felt so dated.
Right.
Like, I don't want to play this anymore.
Right.
I don't want to play nostalgia multiplayer games because they feel like fuck.
Right.
But I want to play the storyline. I could deal with that. But the multiplayer part of it, nah. So yeah. I wouldn't even be upset if this thing ships without the multiplayer part of Drake.
It's not. I just got information on that. I'm on the PlayStation blog right now, and I'm in the comment section where all the red guys are either the posts or the devs or whatever. I send a link over right now. These guys just confirmed in the section that there is no multiplayer. And again, already, that's not $60. Because part of the experience, maybe not Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2 multiplayer spoke. I had people tracking me down and was like, son, why are you not playing the multiplayer? I was like, I just bought Uncharted 2, the game. I thought that shit was amazing. I'm not playing no multiplayer for this shit. It's like, son, you have to play the multiplayer. I got the game late, and then a year after I got the game, my boy Junior, shout out to Ains Bangs, he woke up one day and was like, no, fuckface, you're gonna play this with me. So I'm like, whatever, I shoot you in the face for calling me a fuckface. So we play, and I'm like, son, this is amazing. Because yes, I did see awards that this was multiplayer game of the year and this, that, and the third. I'm like, how? I get the campaign, but how the multiplayer is getting these kind of accolades? Especially when I'm playing other stuff. I found out really quickly, and I'm like, damn, this ain't nothing to joke around with.
I saw a few of your videos you had there when you dragged dude out the tower.
And then I had then I was all in it for Drake 3. You know what I mean? Uncharted 3 multiplayer, and you know what I mean, I had my fun with that. So for you to deliver this package 60 frames, 1080p, 60 frames per second, all 3 games, no multiplayer and no multiplayer of not even the third one, but yet I could play PlayStation Now and play the multiplayer.
Right.
Or if I still own my Uncharted 2 and 3, but then again, the experience is different. I would love to play the multiplayer 1080p, 60 frames. Not even 1080p. Fuck the 1080p shit. The 60 frames per second. I would love to play that. But then to you only shovel me into the beta. I'm not paying $60 for that beta. We've had enough of that through EA. Although I love the games that I was paying the $60 for, which came with both campaign and single and multiplayer. It's not for me, and I loved Uncharted, but this is a no purchase for me at $60.
Well, apparently somebody's saying 60 here in the comments, and one of the dudes in the red saying, well, if you do the math, 20 per game, plus the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, the beta, it's not a bad deal. But
it's still a bad deal because you're not selling me the game. Put like this. Put like this. Put like this. They just sold me The Last of Us,
right?
Remastered, right? Not only is it the game, but it's also the DLC.
For how much?
And it's the multiplayer.
For how much?
Doesn't even matter. I think it came out at 60. Maybe it was at 50.
Yeah, but that's one game. This is an entire series.
Don't care. Don't care. You're not selling me everything. You still selling me short on something.
When I can't convince y'all Xbox dudes like
when you buy this collection on the PlayStation 3,
right?
All the games come with everything that it came with. Point blank. Period. When you sell an Uncharted God of War collection, there is no multiplayer.
You know how I can empathize with this decision? All you gotta do is take a look at Halo Master Chief and you'll figure it out real fucking quick. Recoding these games to get those multiplayers to work, I like, you see, Microsoft went that direction because they wanted to sort of set up this super combo leading up to Halo 5. So you hit them with the backlog, and then you do all of this dopeness where all the games and multiplayer is all in one. And yeah, it sounds awesome, and then it fails.
I knew that was gonna fail. They should just all be independent from the get-go.
And it's just like, yo, like what they could have done was just release all the campaigns, do all of that stuff, and then for the multiplayer, pick one. Is it Halo 2? Is it Halo 3? But no, they mixed it all together. And that's a very scary thing, and they're still trying to fix that. They got a lot of resources trying to make it right with that game, and it still isn't right.
Right.
And looking from the outside in, as somebody that's looking to take it down the same road with this series, I'll be like, nah, B. Just give them access to the multiplayer for the new one and call it a day. I'm not mad at this decision.
I mean, I'm not that mad at it either, because
it doesn't hurt
the Uncharted experience is more story based. It's never been,
I get that part
super
too.
accoladed for its multiplayer, so I get that too. It's just that for me, when I came to the multiplayer late, right, and got the appreciation for it right away, was like, oh shit, I was sleeping on this. So to me, it has to be a whole package. Do I want to go back and experience 2 and 3 and then actually play 1 for the price of $60 with the chance of for a guaranteed access to multiplayer beta at $60 for that? For me personally, no. And I can think of several other Uncharted players that's played 2 of 3 of them that would say the same thing.
Okay. Here's a comment. Another person says no multiplayer. He says he says yes, access to the Uncharted 4 beta. But then he goes, no multiplayer from the first 3 games. We didn't want to fracture the current player pool and community.
And I get that. That was my thing about Halo 4
I get it.
on the Xbox 360. That I get.
I get it. Look, man, it's all about, like, Halo right now is damaged.
And again though, at 60, 50 and make a boy jump. Cause you charging me full price for old shit.
Man, full price is $30 times 3.
Nah, man. The games are brand new out the box. Go to Amazon, son. They're like 20 a piece, if that, if less.
Alright, let me see. Let's peep.
And again, the Uncharted collection is probably way less than that. Uncharted greatest hits or something like that. There is one with all 3.
Yeah, it's 24. Well, it's 2. It's 2 of them. It'd be cool if they tossed the one from the PS Vita in there. That'd be nice.
Now then we can talk. If they would have threw that in there at 60, you talking about the Golden Abyss, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not like that hasn't been done before. They whose Vita game finally came out for the console? Uncharted had Assassin's Creed. I forget which one it is, but it was the one with the black girl. She had a Vita title the same time out one of these other ones. Maybe it was Assassin's Creed 3 or something like that. And then later they finally brought it out for you to actually play on your console. Now, I'm not saying I need a remastered version 1080p of the Golden Abyss.
Yeah.
Make it 30 solid at 1080. We could talk.
I think you just don't fucking like Uncharted, man.
Son, you's a motherfucking liar.
I can't talk to you, son. I can't.
Golden Abyss thrown in there, that's a $60 product.
I might fire it up, actually. I think that's the one UMD thing that I keep in my Vita.
Son, that makes that product $60.
Alright. Well,
Even you know what it would make it, even if you buy the game, right? And they give you a digital code for the Vita version to be on, so you got to download it from the PS4 store onto your PS4, and it's not bundled in.
Right.
And even if it comes at a later date, that's worth $60 to me.
Okay.
Because I don't own a Vita, so the only time I've played that game was the half hour that I played it with you, and another half hour that I played it at the barbershop because my barber had it, and one other hour when I was on a road trip somewhere, and I was, took the little homie shit and was like, yo, let me see that real quick. You ain't doing it right.
Right.
You ain't uncharting right. So
I think we'll agree to disagree. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna pick it up.
I mean, but for you, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense.
You know what? I'm really attached to these series. Like, I'm attached to Halo. I'm attached to Uncharted. Uncharted was such a pleasant surprise for me because I never had a reason to own a PlayStation 3.
So amazing, yeah. And I still regret not jumping on it.
My main reason to get the PlayStation 3 was Gran Turismo. And it's always gonna be that way.
Right.
Like, I'm never gonna be able to resist a Gran Turismo. It just doesn't happen for me. It doesn't happen like that.
Right.
So I got my PlayStation 3 because of Gran Turismo, and then stumbled upon Uncharted. Like, what is this?
Right. And
I've just been a huge fan ever since.
And when Uncharted was out, by this time I was working at 550, and it was down there, and I was like, "Is that a male Tomb Raider?"
Yeah.
And my boy Ames was like, Junior, he was like, "Yeah, but son, it's real good. I'm telling you, you need to play this." I was like, "Nah, ain't nobody stealing my homie Lara Croft swag, and nah, you ain't gonna tell me, you know, you ain't gonna Ja Rule 50 Cent, you ain't gonna 50 Cent Ja Rule me, 50 Cent push Ja Rule out the game so he could do Ja Rule. You ain't about to do that, you know what I mean?" And then, so that's why I never played the first one outside the when you hopping through the train shit, right? I was like, man, I ain't doing that shit. Man, that shit and I came across the second one. I was like, damn, Laura, in high school you was the man, Laura. Fuck happened to you? Son. It was over.
Yeah, I remember when
that's why I love the new Laura.
Yes.
Because she finally came back and got her shit back. I'm
actually gonna install that on my PC again and rock out. I remember the Uncharted. Was it the second one when it started, where the train was hanging off the ledge?
Love that.
And I'm like sitting there looking at the TV like, and like you see the clouds go past the train, and I'm like, he's not moving.
Nah, like, you got caught twice. Freeze? You got caught twice, son.
So I'm just like, I hold the controller and I moved, and the motherfucker moved. I said, yeah,
you got caught twice, son. You got caught twice.
So yo, that shit was so beautiful, man. So beautiful.
I was just about to give compliments to Naughty Dog for letting you know that it's time for you to play. Cause that Metal Gear shit that happened on the PlayStation 3 was retarded, man. Yeah. I've known so many people who
that
caught
was just sitting there looking like.
I know so many people, including myself, that took that L. Like, alright, is the game still loading? Like, what the fuck's going on? And you nudge the controller by mistake, he moved. You like, holy shit, it's time to play.
You know what? I think my last thought on this topic is definitely Metal Gear. I would spend upwards of $80 on a Metal Gear.
Alright, so let me make this point right now to you. Metal Gear multiplayer is a thing that is a niche thing that has failed but succeeded. Because there's only a certain, when people talk Metal Gear, they do not talk the multiplayer. But those that talk the multiplayer, like, yo, it's the best shit y'all never played. So if a Metal Gear pack comes out, whatever that pack is, if it's 3 of them to go to 60, even if they throw Vengeance, whatever that is, yeah, 60 and access to the beta, whatever, yes. Because we know that game, sole purpose.
It's a
story.
Yeah. You know who got me into that is these dudes again from Kind of Funny, where Greg Miller was talking about no, what's the other one? The one you said his name? Damon? Colin, yeah. He was saying that he played the last Metal Gear 4 because he just needed to know what the story was. Because I guess they tied a lot of shit together.
I get that. I personally don't care.
I don't even care for the game, but I just needed to know. And I like that took me back, like, whoa. That speaks volumes to your storyline.
Right.
You know, to your world.
Yeah.
And I never got into Metal Gear because it's always some weird shit, and I'm like, I kind of wanted to play it like Tomb Raider, you know? Run in, do wild shit, do like Splinter Cell, choke a motherfucker and run out. Like, it wasn't that. Right. I missed the whole point of that game was the storyline. Right. So now I would jump at the opportunity to go back, and I'm talking. I want it all. I want the first ones. I want Snake Eater. I want them all.
You want to go get you an emulator and play on Super Nintendo first.
Nah, that ain't going that far, B. I can't.
Come on, son. You're a hater, son.
My stomach ain't built.
Or NES. My bad.
I can't do nothing past a PlayStation 2. Can't do it. I'm not built like that.
Oh man.
I'm not one of those hipster gamers. Yo, do you remember fucking Nintendo Rally X? No, I don't. I don't want to remember that.
Stunt Racer FX.
Fucking yeah. I want to play Shinobi on your little Tiger handhelds next.
Hey! Don't talk about Shinobi.
See.
Or Shadow Dancer, which is Shinobi.
None of that fuckery, B. I ain't fucking with it. Not built.
Shinobi Shadow Dancer is the best Shinobi game ever created.
See, whatever he said. And if you got a problem, see me on the battlefield. Whatever. All right. So you ain't paying 60. I'm paying 60, and that's where we gonna leave it.
That's fine. Cause you paid 60. You paid 64. Yeah, I'm not bad.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll be dead at your crib in your seat.
Paying for that match.
Hating life.
Fucking fanboy.
Alright.
My name is Uncle RZA.
My name is Snow.
And we out of here, man.
Peace.
Peace.